Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm putting this down, starts my video. Almost 3,000. Thank you so much, guys. Not even 17 months and almost 3,000. Let me get squared away. I'm going out of town for a few weeks. Work is sending me. So it'll be pretty fun. Look at all the Legos I got to put together yet. I'm in this Formula One things. Oh my God, I love them. And I'm watching all seasons of Baywatch. Guys, it's really, I know some seasons, yeah, that's why I know why you're watching it. Not even that. If you want to watch a really, really good series, even when it started out was awesome. Action-packed, good storylines. It's really good, man. I'm enjoying it. I haven't got to the part where they start to bring on the Pamela Anderson and all the different actors. But I'm starting to see why. Everybody was handsome, don't get me wrong. But the action, the storylines, I think they need a little bit more to it. And just that Hasselhoff, guys, is brilliant, man, how he thought of that show. But I got a review today that I'm pretty excited about doing because I've seen some reviews of different YouTubers give on these boots. And it's a lot of chirp, 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 chirp to the birdies. The birdies get a squawking, man. You can hear the birdies chirp and flutter because they're reviewing a Walmart boot. And they're really slamming it, saying this is the worst leather you could ever have for a work boot. This is the junk work boot. Let me tell you something about work boots. Let me tell you something about the Herman Survivor work boot. Okay? Now, I wore the Red Wings. I haven't wore brunch yet. I wore all the more different expensive style work boots, not knocking them at all. They are pricey though, okay? We're talking $160, $180 on up work boots I have on the $200 range that I have even broken into and wore. You feel like you're obligated to wear a boot like that a long time. I'm not a long time boot wearer. I'm not. When a boot, and if you're watching this, you're a shoe person, you're going to know. When the boot starts to look not cool, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? When it gets a little too much flex, out. When it looks goofy, out. I got to look fly all the time on the gig. I drive garbage trucks, so I got to look fly when I step out of that truck. You know what I'm saying, man? So, the Herman Survivors are my number one go-to for the last almost 3 years. Almost 3 years, and I'm getting ready to jump in the brunt. Hesitating in the jump in the brunt because of the price, okay? Because I don't want to feel obligated to wear that boot a lot longer than I do. This is the boot I wear all the time, okay? Herman Survivors. It's the Boulder. It's the Boulder, it's called. It's the half. I wear size 11. Nothing abnormal wide or anything. Got the little bear right there. So they're the 6-inch. I think this is the 6-inch. This is what I wear all the time. Now to show you what I wear all the time and to show you how much I believe in this boot, none of this is real leather, okay? Might be a tad bit some real leather on it. I doubt it. Make sure too when you get these prices that they're not priced as the higher 8-inch one. They try to do that. They don't try to do that. I think there's a lot of laziness going on at Walmart and they're just like, I don't care, just put it in the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Too bad. Unfortunate. That's just the way it is. We all can't drive garbage trucks and be super hard workers, okay? You know how that is. So make sure, usually you can pick these up in the 50s, all right? And that's guys, let me show you. What I wear 2 pair, okay? Throughout the week I'll go to the other pair. You know what I mean? I never stay consistent in the same boot all week long. Let me show you. These are my Herman Survivor, the Boulder. This is what I'm currently wearing right now. I drive garbage trucks. I'm in the landfill. I'm stepping on boards. I'm now puncture. I want to jump to this really quick. A nail could go through there. Very unfortunate if you did have a nail. It would hurt so horribly. When you're in the landfill, if you're not a garbage truck driver and you're throwing some stuff, those 2 eyes or 1 eye, whatever you're looking at, you constantly look where you're stepping. And if you're not sure, move the stuff around or go around it. Constantly pay attention. I see a lot of people like, that bring stuff in their regular pickups. Don't be that person. Man, constantly look where you're stepping because there's worse than just nails in there. I've heard of people stepping on dead animals in there, big horses, and their feet going right through the bodies of the horses. Heard that story. Shoe stuff. There's human feces in there. So look where you're stepping. Be careful, okay? And I don't wear my boots in the house. That's the only time ever I brought my boots in the house to show you. These boots are tough. These boots are durable. These boots they're pretty much slip resistance if you're not being a knucklehead stepping on some ice, stepping on a board, a piece of plywood that's soaking wet that's been painted. You're going to go down. You're going to go down. I have gone down on some stuff, but it was more of the board going out on me, not me really slipping. But these boots, I cannot tell you enough about them. Now, what I do differently than anybody else, and it works, guys, because I've had people comment to me on it. Like, how does your boot not wet? You've been standing in that mud puddle. When I get my pair of these, have already been sprayed, okay? I spray them for a week continuously. Every day, once a day. Spray them. Put them back up. Spray them. Put them back in the box. Spray them. Put them back in the box. For that whole week or 2 weeks, whenever it takes to get rid of that whole spray bottle, 3 weeks, whatever it takes. By the time I'm done spraying this boot, there is no question in my mind, it's waterproof. I spray the heck out of this tongue. My feet have never, ever gotten wet in these boots. Now, if you stepped in a lake, it's going to get wet. I'm talking big mud puddles. I'm talking rain. My foot stays dry. And I think that's the secret. Also, I've seen people get them too wet and the bottoms come off and they blame the boot. This is a guy who I knew it had happened to, that it wore his boots for a solid year. For a solid, I would say 15, 16 months. And he was a helper. So he was running behind the rear loader, okay, as I would drive it. And I would ask him about his boots. That's how I got into these. Because I used to be the big Red Wing guy. And I was like, what are those boots? Are they good? And he's like, man, they're real good. The problem is, though, he's like, the sole pops off. I'm like, well, how long you wear your boot? Oh, about almost 2 years. Man, forget that crap. I go about 5, 6 months out and into a fly-looking boot. Because I got to look good on the job. I wear a lot of shorts. And if you wear shorts, these look awesome. They're not too high. Because I'm not a tall guy. I hate saying I'm short. I'm not a short guy. I'm a little bit under 5'9". I'm not short. I'm not going there, okay? But I still got legs when I put my boots on. I got legs. No one ever says, hey, man, your legs are gone. No, my legs, I still got legs in the shorts. But I wear shorts all the time. I try to wear shorts almost all year round. But I cannot stress to you guys, if you are looking for a boot that is strong, that is good looking. They make a high top too. They're a good looking boot. They wear really nice. I can't stress these boots enough. The puncture part of it, I'm going to argue with anybody on there. That's an expensive boot, but just watch where you're walking when you're in that landfill. Eyes on path. If you're not sure, don't step on it. If you're not sure, go around it. Don't play in the landfill. Do not play in the landfill, okay? But yeah, these right here, beast mode. I give them beast mode. I see people cut them in half and they'll say, let's see what they're worth. They're under $100. Leave Walmart alone. Leave people alone that maybe can't afford an expensive boot. I can afford an expensive boot, but I'm not going to buy an expensive boot. I don't want to wear an expensive boot for over a year. I don't want to do it. It looks like crap on your feet after a while, and it's not good for your feet. It's not good for you to wear boots that long. That's why I have 2 pair. That's why I interchange them throughout the week, okay? Plus, I don't want my feet to smell like a rabbit farm. And, but yeah, these right here, hardcore, man. And you get a huge bang for your buck. And I hear the birdies chirp, chirp, chirp. They'll cut them in half, say, oh, the boot does this. And look at this, doesn't have this foam in it. Chirp. That person's not even a blue-collar worker. That person probably wears boots going grocery shopping, or boots at a really easy job to where he doesn't understand. These boots grip, move with your feet. When I work rear load, in these boots, I'm running, grabbing cans. I'm jumping on the truck. If I'm going driver, I jump, he's driving, then we switch back and forth. But I'm wearing these boots, and they, believe me, they hang. They are they do a lot more than hang. That was a lot of, I'm so sorry about that. A lot of that. You guys, I can't say enough about this boot. You can listen to the chirpies chirp all the time. The chirpies chirp, and they just chirp away really good on what they think a good boot is, and they cut it in half, or they put it on the grinder. No one's feet wears like that, man. You're going to wear out back here, and I'm a heel wearer on my left side. Not anymore, though. I got a peg leg now. I don't have a peg leg. I have a handicap leg. I say peg leg. I got a rod in my leg. I was in a serious accident, so I don't wear. But even before my accident, I never had any wear in these boots. But like I said, when I started seeing a little too much flex and this and that, these are the hard toe too. It's not a steel toe. It's called something else. It's like that hard, super hard plastic toe, but it is super durable. But a lot of times people smash their feet. They're not smashing it here, guys. They're smashing it up here. So I know it protects your toes, but a lot of times people are smashing it most of the time right up in here. Great boot. Can't say enough about them. I wear them, as you see. I'm not a chirping. I'm a wearing, and flexing to you guys and let you know you can wear these boots and look good in these boots and have a great day in these boots because they're super comfortable. They are super comfortable. And they're just nice looking boots, man. You can't go wrong. You're going to get compliments on these boots. People are going to say, man, them are nice boots. Where'd you get them? And check them out, man. Walmart. Herman Survivors. You can't go wrong. The Garbage Man's 2 Wheels wears this type, exactly this type. I have for almost 3 years, and I rock them nonstop. Okay, guys, I'm out. I'm going to use this thing to turn my video off. Thank you so much. Garbage Man's 2 Wheels here. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff, and we shall see you again very shortly. Maybe, probably wearing the same shirt next video. I'm out.